Hi there, I'm Lacey Owens. Thanks so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I'm very, very excited to share this announcement with you tonight, or more of an explanation. I guess the announcement's been made, but I'm finally publicly explaining my brand new course called Get Your Shit Together and Really Start Living Your Best Life. I've been working on this honestly for about 10 years personally. And over the last couple of years, I've been speaking about it publicly. And over the last year, I've actually been turning it into a workshop. Um, I started off writing it as a book and felt that it's more practical and beneficial to people to actually apply these lessons by putting pen to paper and really digging into yourself and putting the work into yourself. So instead of the book, I mean, maybe the book will come later, but instead of the book for now, I'm doing this in a workshop format, workbook format that I'll be doing some large public seminars. I will be doing some smaller private seminars, some private seminars for businesses, smaller seminars for relationship coaching, business coaching. I'll be doing some focus groups and webinars. And in January, I'm releasing this as an online course so that you're able to do this workshop in the comfort of your own home or office. The only caveat to that is that I want to make sure that you actually apply it and do it, and that it's not something that you purchase and that sits there not to be done. I want everyone to do this to really benefit from it, and I want people to see changes and to see personal growth. So I'll give you a tiny bit of background on it. I know that there's probably people out there saying, Lacey Owens, who the hell she thinks she is? She's the farthest thing from perfect. Like, she has her shit together all the time. No, I don't. I'm the farthest thing from perfect. That's 100% right. And I'm the first to admit it. And I know that the title of my course kind of gives you that impression that it's like, get your shit together is like, you go from being out of control to being like conforming to society's image of a perfect person. And that's not at all the case. I mean, if I'm being honest with you right now, my husband and my son just got home from hockey. I've got supper half cooked on one side of the kitchen and laundry folded on the other side of the kitchen. I'm not kidding you. My underwear are sitting on the kitchen island right now as we speak. So no, I'm not perfect at all. I jumped off that wannabe perfect train years ago, and it was the best thing that I ever did. So trust me, I'm not here to judge you on anything. I practice everything I preach, and I'm learning and growing just the same as you are. So I started with personal development when I was about 19 years old. I was selling accident and sickness insurance door to door. And what an experience that was. But it got me interested in personal development, and I kind of came and went with it for a while. And I feel like personal development and many other things are something that it takes something really, really big to make you want to do that. And I hope that I reach enough people that it doesn't get to the point where it takes something big for you to want to work on personal development and self-improvement. But for me, I got divorced about 8 years ago. And like, P.S., this is not a sob story. Please don't feel sorry for me or anything like that. That's not where I'm going with this. But at that time, I was in debt up to my eyeballs. I was so broke. I had way more expenses than I could possibly handle. I was working. I had a photography business. I was working plus having a photography business, plus I was cleaning a few places, plus I was enrolled in full-time university courses. I think I was taking 4 or 5 courses per semester that I did online, and I still had to complete by the date, so it was the same as going to university full-time, plus having 3 kids that I was raising jointly with my ex. So I was going in 1,000 different directions and, still trying to keep up with everything. If I'm being honest, I had times where my bank card got declined. Things were pretty hectic at the time, and that's kind of where this all began for me. I was going in so many different directions that I didn't know what I wanted or who I was or anything. And one night I just kind of hit rock bottom of that, and I had a notebook and a pen, and I just said, you need to get your shit together. Lacey, you need to get your shit together. What's important to you? What is the main thing that you want to focus in your life? What really matters the most? What are you going to do to grow and be better, to learn? What are the first steps that you're going to take? And how are you going to improve long-term through your life? And who do you want to be? I could go on forever about that. But now, I mean, I apply this in a regular basis. And I can honestly tell you, it has changed my life dramatically. Getting your shit together isn't about having it all. It's about focusing on what's important and being crystal clear about your intentions. I've had enough years and advancements to actually feel confident in sharing this with other people. I see so many people that are so stressed out about so many things, and they're worried about things, and they are suffering from the pressures of life. And when I see this, I can't help but sit there thinking, you don't need to feel this way. You really don't. You do not need to feel this way, but you need to put a little bit of work into yourself to get on a path where you're not feeling this way. It does take work. It takes focus. And sometimes it's hard to go deep down in there and figure things out, but it's so worth it. I'm going to jump in and just tell you a little bit about the course. I kind of have an outline printed here to make sure that I don't cover anything, or that I don't miss anything. So the basics to the course is, I'm going to start with energy, because I feel like life's moving so fast, and I have a lot of explanations and metaphors for how fast our life's moving and how we need so much energy. And I can honestly tell you, there's a lot of people that are always asking me, Lacey, where do you get your energy from? Like, how do you keep going? How do you do all this? Where does it come from? Well, I build it. I'm intentional about my energy. I treat it like money. I spend it wisely on what's important to me. And I work every day at building it and keeping it all day long. And I want to teach that to you, because I want you to be firing on all cylinders even before we dive into the nuts and bolts of this course. So energy is a big thing for me, and it's something that I'm so passionate about and so excited to share with people. So beyond energy, we're going to work on a little bit of self-discovery. And maybe you're already comfortable here, but I feel like you can always be better. And I feel like I'm changing so much all of the time and growing so much that self-discovery and being clear on things and clear on who I am and who I want to be is super important. From there, we're going to work on developing your Focus 5, which is basically my method of setting your life's intentions and being able to do your checks and balances on what's important to you, so that it helps you to make decisions every day. I weigh things out, and if this isn't part of my focus, if this isn't part of what I need to move my life forward and to be supportive to the people around me, then I say no to that. It really, really helps in making decisions. We'll work on a bit of goal setting. It's not like any other goal setting that's been out there, and it's very realistic and manageable. And what I don't want to do is overwhelm you all at once. Everything that we do is going to be step by step. I've broken it down to be very, very simple. We're going to work a lot on confidence. I have a whole other video coming out soon just to talk about confidence, because I believe that it is the absolute foundation to everything that we do, everything that we want to achieve, how we are in our relationships, how we are in our communities, how we are in our occupations, careers, you name it. Confidence is at the center of all of it. It's not natural. It doesn't come to everyone. I've worked and worked and worked my ass off to build confidence, and I'm still working on it. So I want to teach that and share that with you, because I know that you can use more confidence. Everybody can. We all can. From here, we're going to work on stress management. I'm so excited about this, because I feel so passionately that stress is like the number one killer. It's it's the root of so many sicknesses and mental health issues and things like that. And I honestly can't tell you enough how passionate I am to share some of the things that have worked for me in managing stress, ending worries. I don't worry about things I can't control anymore. I'm very good at putting that into perspective. I'm also wanting to share with you problem solving skills, and it kind of all works hand in hand, so that you've got worrying, you've got stress, you've got problems to solve. Problems don't go away, so we might as well learn how to handle them effectively. So that's kind of all lumped into sort of one big section of my course, and I believe that people should buy it just for that. Even it's huge. And also time management. So who can't use better time management? I'm so passionate about time management. I'm always setting timers and working on a clock and making sure that my time is used effectively, and having focus is what allows me to do that. And then I just have a pile of bonus material that you can use to keep you on track. So this isn't just a one-time thing. This is a course that you're going to do initially to get your life on track. I mean, maybe your life is on track. I mean, I'm not saying this is just for people that are a basket case. It's for anybody. And from there, how to keep on track. I have daily practices. I have daily worksheets to keep you on track. I have suggestions for just keeping happiness, keeping positive energy, as well as focus groups and chats and things like that are all part of this course. So I can honestly tell you that everything about this is very, very simple. There's nothing here that's earth-shattering. It's just a matter of applying it. In the words of Britney Spears, it's not rocket surgery. Sorry, Britney. No offense. But no, it's not rocket surgery. It's very, very simple. Very, very easy. It's just baby steps, and it will work. And it's worked for me. I can honestly tell you that I feel the most in control of my life I've ever felt. I feel positive. I feel like I can lift other people up. And it's taken me a lot of work to be able to do that. And I am really, really passionate to help you out, and to get to know you. That is my passion in life, is people. And I love getting to know people. I love hearing their stories and what makes them tick and what makes them special. I believe that everybody is special in some way, shape, or form, and I love digging into that. So I'm super, super excited to launch this course. And I'm so grateful that you've tuned in here for 13 minutes. I'm sorry I make everything so long. I'm very, very long-winded. Stay tuned for dates on my live courses and my online course. Email me if you have any questions, Lacey@laceyowens.com. And if you haven't subscribed to my e-newsletter, I would love for you to go to laceyowens.com and subscribe today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care.